Hi, my name is Corey, and I'm a fantasy holic. Now you're supposed to say, "Hi, Corey." Hi. So I guess I'm supposed to just tell my story. So, like 20 some years ago, I got introduced to fantasy football because I was trying to suck up to my girlfriend's dad. And the rest is history. And I love fantasy football now. So, this is the Week 8 review. That's right, 1 week left. 1 week left of the Pick'ems and the King of the Mountain for the first session. Obviously, King of the Mountain is going to be Josh. 244 points. Yeah, nobody else is going to get that. So, Josh, congrats. As for the Pick'ems, holy cow, it's a nail biter. It's a nail biter. But, Robert, you are in the lead all to yourself by 1 point. However, you do have at least, there's about half the league that's still in it. But it's up to you to lose. So, Robert, you got 66. Fugitives, Steve, you got 65. And Josh, you got 64. Craig and Adam are at 63. Tom and Jimmy at 61. So, good luck. 1 week left, Robert. Can you hold on? Still waiting to hear if you had any DraftKings victories this year. It doesn't hurt to put up a message board post about it. Just saying. So, before we get into last week's scores, I have an announcement. Oh, I got an itch. These oak mites. These oak mites? Holy cow, they're just mean. Okay, I have an announcement. Mainly for Craig, but I got to tell the whole league too. Craig, you are so lucky. So lucky. Ty Montgomery has qualified to be a running back or a wide receiver. Right now, he is a wide receiver he's first slated as a wide receiver. However, he's been averaging 4 to 5 carries the last 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. But more than half of his receptions have been out of the backfield. So he is qualified as running back or wide receiver. Craig needs to notify me, or whoever has him right now, it's Craig. You need to notify me what position you want him at. Right now he's a wide receiver, and that's where he'll be until you notify me if you want him running back, which obviously I pretty much know you will. Once he's a running back, he won't change back to a receiver unless you notify me. So if you notify me, I'll change him. He'll be that until you notify me again. So, yes, you are lucky because you could really use a running back. Man, I wish I would have picked him up. I almost did. Dang it. So, enough of that. Let's look at the scores from this week. Let's go through the divisions real quick. Josh, you're 7-1, but Factory of Sadness won 2. So, he's only 3 games back. And the other two, I guess you're going to need a lot of luck to win. Is also 4-4, so he's 3 games back. It's Mark that's 3-5. Yeah, the team's struggling this year, just like mine. The Grass Kickers won again. Dang it! Thought I had a chance to come back in that division. Guess not. I'm pretty much toast. There's only 6 games left. Did you know that? 6 weeks left till playoffs. Unreal. Grass Kickers 5-3. Robert the boys 4-4. And then me at 2-5, and Mike. Well, we're having the worst year ever, aren't we? Jimmy, 6-2. You lost finally. You finally lost. You're 6-2. However, so did Tom. So you didn't gain any ground. She didn't lose any ground. The only one who benefited this week in your division, Craig. Craig's the only one that won. Now he's only 2 games out, and his team might be on the rise really quick. Really quick. So, let's look at last week. Was there anything exciting last week besides the fact the Chiefs won? That was amazing. Can't believe they won. The Fugitives, only 115 points. Wow, Brian Hoyer really choked for you, didn't he? Allen Robinson's a big bust this year. And you had to play Derrick Henry, I guess, because everyone else is on a bye. Nope, because that's all you got. Wow. Steve, you're having a rough time with players. Yep. I feel your pain. I am too. Except mine are all hurt and gone. Yours are just hurt and not gone. Robert, you only scored 128 points. Nothing to be bragging about. You just got a W. I know. W, it's all that matters, right? Until the playoffs, then you might want to score some points. Grass Kickers with 156 points. Nice move on, well, I don't know what Colin Kaepernick would have got you, but Alex Smith got you 28.5. Must have listened to me, huh? You must have watched the video when I went like this. Should have. Change Kaepernick. Get him out of there. And you did. Melvin Gordon, though, kind of helps with 42 points. And Randall Cobb's 30. Nothing better than getting those guys getting points. Fester, you put up 138 points. It's okay, but not great. Sorry. Dragon Balls, Ty Montgomery as a wide receiver, 25 points. What will he be next week? Will he be a running back? Interesting. Or a wide receiver? I don't know. I mean, you do have Jonathan Stewart back, but you also got Dez Bryant back. And you got Michael Thomas. Maybe you should package him in a trade. Do I have anything to trade for? Probably not. My team blows. I don't think I have anything to trade for. You like look at my team. No, Corey, you have nothing. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. I got my butt kicked by Adam. Adam just destroyed me. I didn't want to go through it. Old Influence put up decent points, but David just mustered a little more. Eagles defense, 28 points. Nice. Tom Brady, Le'Veon Bell, 30-30. I told you, David, your team is going to turn it around now that they're off their suspensions and whatever. I told you. I mean, because the rest of your team only got single digits except for your defense. Your kicker even got you 19. All of your flex, 2 receivers. Your flex and 2 receivers only single digits, and your tight ends suck too. Le'Veon Bell and Tom Brady are going to carry you to maybe the playoffs. Maybe. Too bad you're not an Indians fan, because I would be talking Indians baseball with you, but, whatever. But I could talk, what can I talk about? Surf? Can I talk about the surf? Oh, you know what? I am curious. How was that hurricane? Did it go through where you were at? Was it cool? Was it windy? How windy is it? What is 80-mile sustained winds? Was it 80 miles an hour? Just curious. Never been in a hurricane. Been through some straight line winds, but they're just literally a minute to 2 minutes long. They're not 24 hours long. So anyway, whatever. I'm just BSing now. So, this week coming up, really. 6 teams are on a bye. 6. That's a lot. Projected scores. FYI, trade deadline, I believe, is in about 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure. Something like that. I think it's 3 weeks. Might be 4, but I think it's 3. So, Craig, you're playing Du Bois. And, I think you're going to win. You don't even have your lineup set yet, but I think you're going to win because everyone is back. You're only missing Rashad Jennings. And, Du Bois doesn't even have a quarterback this week. He's got to find one. He's got Carson. Never mind. He's got Carson Wentz. So he'll get 25 points because that's what Carson averages is 25 points. Actually, it'll be close, but I still think you're going to win, Craig. The Grass Kickers is literally, it's a pick 'em, 129.5 to 129. And I think you both set your lineups. You did. Okay, so, Derek Carr versus Cam Newton, kind of a push right now. Spencer Ware versus Melvin Gordon, kind of a push. I think Melvin Gordon's been playing a lot better, but the Broncos D is really tough. Christine Michael, though. Ooh, wow, that's a good one. That's good for him. Randall Cobb. I am going to say Tom's going to win. Sorry, Ryan. Maybe that's good because you're going to find out through this league I usually predict the wrong person. So, wow, I got a lot of people on a bye, so I'm going to lose. Congratulations to Mark, you're going to beat me. Good for you. Bad for me. Old Influence and Zeke. Old Influence. They say you're only going to score 117 points because you don't have Todd Gurley. That could be a reason why. And Zeke is Destroy, you got pretty much everything's, yeah. You don't have Antonio Brown this week and you're still going to win. Lucky. Jimmy, you're going to play Adam Gilkison. And Jimmy, you should easily win. You're my lock of the week, Jimmy. Lock of the week. I know, you're probably like, shut up. Thanks a lot, douche. Steve versus David. Tom Brady, LeGarrette Blount. Will they be enough? Oh, he doesn't have Le'Veon Bell this week or Terrence West. Steve, you just got a present from David, and it's not an ahi tuna. No, not a tuna. It's just a victory. I would rather have the yellow, the bluefin tuna personally. So when you play me, can you please, I'll give you the win. You give me a tuna. Fair? Done. All right. That's all I got. Can't wait for the World Series, even though my Royals aren't in it, but it still looks like it's going to be a good series. Because I really don't know who's going to win. I like both teams. Both teams have so much to offer. I mean, you got Corey Kluger versus John Lester. Great matchup. I think Klugger's going to dominate. I mean, Klugger's going to, pitch? Probably a complete game, one hitter. That one hitter, unfortunately, was a solo home run. So it's going to be like 2-1 Indians, I think. But hey, good job, John Lester. You put up a good game. Just Klugger's a lot better. I'm saying. Hey, have a good week, guys.